Okay, let me put my lip gloss on real quick. So I'm on my little tour or whatever, and I just made it to Detroit. It took about 2 hours and 27 minutes to get here. I originally had rented out a U-Haul, and I always do everything ahead of time. So I had rented out a U-Haul probably about a couple weeks ago. And they told me that all the U-Hauls was rented out. I wanted the van. I was gonna load my car up that way and travel down here because I have another show tomorrow in Grand Rapids. So I was gonna come here, you know, keep the car loaded up and go to the next one. And I also thought that would be a good idea because the way that the vans are set up, it kind of blocks everything, so you can't really see in the car. Y'all, they talking about all the vans were checked out because there's like something going on. So I'm like, there's no U-Haul van anywhere in, you know, Michigan at this point. Nope, all rented out. So I then called Enterprise to see, that's another rental company, if they had a van, and they said the same thing, like all of their vans were rented out. There was like this electric forest festival that was happening, and they were renting out all of the vans. So I was like, okay, cool, I can take my car can fit just about anything. I really just wanted the van for conveniency and the ability to put more stuff in there. I was gonna bring like my vintage couch, some rugs, and maybe a couple more like tables or whatever. But I was like, if anything happens, I can definitely pack up my car. My car is a Nissan Juke. It's very good on gas. It's a turbo car. It is literally perfect. It's just if I want to expand my setups, I should just get a van. My son got me sick, so excuse me. So now I'm in Detroit. I did rent a room downtown, and it looks really nice here. Only thing I'm concerned about is that it's downtown and it's a lot of homeless people walking around, and that's fine. I don't mind that. It's just I don't want nobody breaking into my car. So I'm probably going to call the hotel and have them do valet. I think that's good. I just got here. I'm going to check in, relax a little bit, see what restaurants are nearby. I'm gonna eat, fill my tank up, and then I'm gonna head to the event and set up. I think I have to be there around like 2. I always try to arrive a little bit early, like 1, 2 o'clock, and then I can set up that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them a call, and then we can tour the hotel. It is extremely cute up in here. Okay, this is definitely my vibe. And I'm talking real low because it's so quiet and I feel a little out of place. But it's like, I will say, this is so my vibe, and it's also just people of color around. Like, I think that's when you know you're in a safe zone, when you see your people up in here and they're really chill and they're really nice, and they're not only, you know, the receptionist or the bartender or anything like that, they're also guests here as well. Like, I like this. So I did do the valet. It's very convenient to do valet. You don't have to worry about the stress of parking. You can really enjoy your stay. I did get an early bird check-in, but I guess it's on like a first come first serve basis. But they literally have everything here. There's a coffee shop and a bar right here. I can order sandwiches, and then there's a whole French restaurant on the side. They said downstairs there's a speakeasy, and then upstairs after 4 there's like this rooftop lounge situation. So trust and believe I'm gonna get my money's worth, and I'm gonna check out every single thing that's happening here. But right now I'm just gonna relax. I did order a cappuccino with oat milk, a caramel cappuccino with oat milk, and I'm really just gonna go back and update my website before I get to the show, because there's some vlogging like pieces that I wanted to add to that as well. So before my website, my official website had blew up, I had a previous website, and on there I used to blog about just like different clear sentences that you would have, experiences that I was having with different people, you know, where I was seeing things and feeling things during their reading sessions. And I used to talk about grief. I actually had put an ad out for the grief session, and it ended up like taking off. But when I redid my website, I didn't put those blogs on there. So I'm going back in right now to edit my website and make sure that I'm adding that stuff in there. I do feel like it was a very important piece, but I was trying to put on a particular like image with my business, and I just didn't find the value in that. I actually went on TikTok and I was seeing people actually read blog articles. I'm like, oh, so you always have to keep an open mind, especially when you're a person who has many talents, to make sure that you know your audience and know what your audience is like. You know what I'm saying? And be yourself. Like you always say, be yourself, be yourself. But if you don't see people posting or even mentioning that they're reading blogs, how are you ever supposed to, you know, gauge that audience? So that's what I'm doing right now. I feel like that'll be very important. I'm also going to send out a newsletter to all of my followers and let them know that the blogs are up, and that I'm touring this weekend, and that I'll be in Detroit today. So I had to take a detour because as I'm sitting down on my laptop, I just happened to check the instructions, and I was supposed to be here at 10:30 to set up. And it was like 11 something. When I checked it, I was like, oh no. And I got in the car immediately. I was like 7 minutes away. And I came to set up. It's easy to set up. It only takes me like 30 minutes, but I've never had to come to an event so early. Usually it's like an hour or two before, not 4 hours. So that was different, but I'm here now and I'm about to set up. Okay. So I didn't really get to show y'all me setting it up because, like I said, I had got here a little bit late, and then as I'm setting it up, shit was flying all over the place. I just couldn't. So I'm gonna just kind of show y'all what I did and give y'all a little bit of a rundown what it's like to be a vendor. So sometimes you will set up, but things happen, like wind, rain, whatever. For me today, it was the wind. It prevented me from putting my divider up here. I had like a boho divider I was gonna put up, but when I tell you, it was just knocking it every which way. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just leave you in the car. But let me show y'all. So this is what I got so far. I took some burlap and tied up my plants so they wouldn't fall down, and then I just put the crate in front to kind of cover it a little bit. And I had to take my t-shirts, put a pin on them, and hook it to some burlap so it can hang, because the hangers, it wasn't hanging, and then some of them were falling off of the shelves. So I got these collapsible shelves. They break down very easily and they lay flat, so that's the reason why I got them. To set them up was really easy. They're lasting in the wind, fingers crossed. I haven't put up any signage yet. I'm gonna see if they'll be able to like last on the shelf, and then everything else is just kind of like accessories. I might turn this way so they can kind of see it, I guess. I don't know. And doing that, I have a lamp here. It keeps falling over, but the goal is hopefully by tonight when it gets a little bit dark, I'm gonna plug it into the generator and turn it on. I have a plant here. I like to keep one close to me. I also tied it up to the table so it doesn't blow away. And then I have a box that has like all my knickknacks in there. So I have like Claritin, scissors, hand sanitizer, tape, extra business cards, and placeholders to like label stuff. So I always just keep little stuff like that with me. It's very important that you have like a safety kit. And then I just put some additional t-shirts on this rack. Like I said, everything was kind of like falling down, so I had to minimize and move some things around. Just super unfortunate, but you got to be realistic. We are out in the public, and the weather, I mean, you can see it. It's just going nuts right now. So then I have my sign here, just kind of addressing what my main thing here is to do, and that is to do tarot. A great vendor neighbor of mine had these like little, I'm trying to show y'all, these little sticky tabs. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I just stuck it to the back because that was also falling down. And then yeah, I always like to keep this on the back, mostly because I want to inspire people with some type of quote, but it also captures, it makes your audience or your people in the community, whatever, look at this and stop and want to read it. They want to see what it says, but it also brings more interest to your vendor card. So I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I am super tired. I'm gonna use this time to sit down and drink my drink. I had bought this replenish hydration drink, and I'm just gonna drink that and sit here and maybe eat a couple crackers as I just get my energy right. You know, I don't want to sit here and just do readings and I don't even have nothing to offer. When I did set up, I was wearing my Crocs, but I am going to wear these because I want to make some type of appearance statement. So throughout the show, I'll probably end up getting up, walking around just to, you know, show off my shoes. So while I wait, I always like to bless my space. I get my sage out and I do my thing. I pray over it, make sure all the vibes are good before they approach me. Not saying that that won't happen, but it's just a good rule of thumb. Right now it's really hot out here, so I'm trying to make sure I'm staying hydrated, eating my crackers, just, you know, trying to make sure I'm level-headed while I'm here. But overall I feel pretty good. It's always nice to be in black spaces and be around people who just have something going for themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I like going to predominantly black areas, because it's like, it's very inspiring and it feels more like home. My homegirl did mention bringing a fan, so I brought one. I don't know how too well it's working. I might need to just put it directly on me. I want it on my face, but this is good enough. But as I wait, I'm just gonna shuffle the cards a little bit. Sometimes I pull for myself. I feel like in order for me to not forget, I should pull some cards for myself first. But other than that, I'm about to chill. Like, keep my energy real low. My hotel just called me. They said that my room was ready. Here it is, 1 o'clock. I did pay for the early bird special, but they told me that if they can't get me in before 1, they wasn't gonna charge me. So I guess I get my $50 back and I can put that towards valet. But I will not be at my hotel until 10 p.m. So when I get there, I'm probably going to get dressed and take a look at their speakeasy lounge or their rooftop lounge. When I get there, I just want to see. I'm a little nosy. I want to see, and I'm excited because I didn't know I booked that type of stay. So it's just a lot to look forward to. Okay, so I just pulled 4 cards for myself, and I just decided I would show y'all and see what y'all think on like what's happening, but I'm gonna let you know. So I got the Magician here, Mother of Wands, Son of Wands, and the Eight of Knives. I know it's probably hard to see because I'm in it, but when I see the Magician with the Mother of Wands, it's giving me like having the ability to live a life that you manifested, but with a lot of responsibility and care. That's how I feel about myself, because you see how she has like that sunflower in her face. She's being very graceful. I feel like amongst, you know, getting the tour started and setting all of this up, I'm living in my truth fully. I'm not clocking into nobody's job or, you know, nothing like that. I'm making a life for myself, and I'm maneuvering through obstacles as a matriarch, but very graceful, you know, very woman-like. So that's what I took that as. With the Son of Wands, with the image itself, I always say it's about doing something in the public eye or doing something where a lot of people are watching you. And that's what I kind of consider what I'm doing right now. I'm vlogging, I'm recording, and not only that, I have people who are, you know, keeping tabs on me through social media, through my newsletter, through my website. And yeah, with the Eight of Knives here, I don't know if y'all can tell, but she's looking in the mirror, and she has a lot of like knives in her back. That to me has a reflection of outwardly, like I may seem like I don't have a lot going on, but in the inside it's a lot that's going on. And I think for me right now it's just that mindset of, one, I had to leave my hometown in order to be appreciated or just to be around people of color who understand the formality of celebrating one another. Even though, let me say, even though we just had a Juneteenth celebration in our town, and it looked like it went very well, but I had no clue what was going on. Otherwise, I would have made plans and would have attended. But that's just very rare for my city. So like being here, I know it's just within the small interactions that I've been having, even at the hotel, it's like people so kind and nice, and they want to know what you up to, and they want to know like what you really up to. Like I kind of get nervous telling people I do tarot, like, you know, other black people, but it's like here they get that, it makes sense. So I'm trying to, you know, change my mind and really orchestrate to where I'm like, be comfortable, be you, it's okay. And that's really it. I mean, everything else I'm kind of like not worried about. My son is doing good, he's with my family. Everything's pretty much taken care of as far as his safety and making sure all his needs are met. I'm trying to think. I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. I've been kind of maneuvering through obstacles and just things not falling through how they should. Like my hair is supposed to be done, but my hair was hurting so bad I had to take it down because the ponytail was so tight. And last night I was like, no, you can't do this. You end up either having a hole in your hair or you're going to be super uncomfortable, and you just don't want that, you know, to be happening. So with me being sick on top of that, I was just kind of like, you know, take your time with everything. Make sure you are comfortable, you know, the best way that you can, because being sick is not really much I can do to control that other than, you know, take medicine and all. So, yeah, I just wanted to vlog that piece for a little bit. Just giving some tips about being a vendor. When you are making submissions for places, you want to make sure that at least that they have a decent theme for the price that you're paying. Like you don't want to pay a large or high vendor. I would say a solid vendor rate is anywhere from $25 to $100, because even if there's not a lot of people that'll come, at least one, you'll get the experience and you get to identify the area and connect with other vendors, or two, you get to see how your products sell in a particular environment. So that's if you're trying to do something new. But if you are somewhere where you're strictly trying to get sales, you're trying to like plant yourself somewhere where you know things are going to be like solid, you might have to pay a larger vendor fee rate, but you will get the outcome that you're expecting. But you have to know your logistics, because a lot of these people will throw these festivals or whatever, and they'll charge all the vendors these large amounts, but you have to remember, you're the vendor, you're making the show. You're making the show. So they should be doing everything. They should be advertising. They should be making sure that they have like volunteers. There should be porta potties there. There should be, you know, security, like all these little things. And you have to pay attention because you'll get scammed. You'll get scammed big time. And know what you're there for. Are you there to network and grow your newsletter? Are you there to sell products? Are you there to build relationships and to grow your business? Because that's what's going to help you when people are approaching you and they're looking for the why. What am I here for? What do you do? What can you provide to me? So you just want to make sure that you have that. So I'm sitting here and the sprinklers go off in the back of us. So now we have to move all our stuff.
1 2 1 2 check.
I just moved my stuff forward a little bit. It's not too bad, but I am a little bit irritated because it's like y'all planted us right where that was. Once again, things happen unexpectedly. You just gotta be able to know when to pivot. It's hot, okay? So, I ain't gonna be able to do it. It's too hot. It's too hot. If I gotta be seen as anything, I'm gonna be seen just like this. Okay? I will wear it just like this. Let that bitch fly out if it want to. I'm fine with that. You see me, I'm drenching. It's real. So this is what I had to do because the wind was just knocking everything over. As you see, my tent is right here, but overall I still got most of my product out, so I can at least advertise what I have, and we'll see how it goes for the rest of the day. So I had to leave. I'm so sick. I had to leave. My stuff was falling all over the place. Weights wasn't sufficing. I mean, it got to a point where my tent flew once, but I couldn't do my readings because the tent was flying. Then my hat flew off. Mind you, I had got my hair done, but my ponytail was so tight, I had to take it down. So it was nothing but just like this froey, and I try to get better at making sure like my hair and everything is done, but it's just like I had to reap the benefits of that. So like my hat falling off, mind you, this is in the middle of me doing a reading. I lost 3 of my tarot cards doing that. I have more cards with me, but throughout that process, I mean, I'm like, this is too much for me to, you know, like stay here. And one of the vendors, she was saying like she paid to be here, so you know she's trying to make the best of it. But I'm like, honey, your stuff is breaking. You know what I'm saying? The wind is literally knocking all of your products over. That's stuff that you could be selling. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna go live tonight, and I'm gonna probably do readings, and I'm probably gonna sell products that way. You know, it's one of those. The best part of knowing how to pivot is knowing when to get out the way and pivot somewhere else, you know? So that was crazy. And then upon me moving the stuff, I'm dehydrated. So I'm tired, I'm exhausted. And I asked some of the guys, like security and all that, to help me. They get somebody to help me. And he helped me, I paid him. Because I'm like, this is a lot, it's hot, it's a lot. So now I'm headed to the hotel. I'm so glad I got valet. Make sure he locked my doors, because it's a lot of, you know, it's a lot of expensive stuff in here. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my stay at the hotel. I'm definitely about to show y'all what the hotel looks like. And then shoot, I'm gonna be up in there flirting. Shoot, I'm in Detroit. For real. first things first. When I come to places, I'm opening up the cabinets. Okay, I'm opening them up. This place is very luxury. So I'm a drink, but this is what's in here. I don't know if y'all noticed, but like Airbnb has been slipping real bad. And that's why I even booked something like this, because it was giving like, why would I pay, $300 to be in the guest room? Like I might as well just get, something like this. So they do have like tongs and all that good stuff so you can cook. I won't be cooking. I got a blender and all that. I'm definitely gonna come back here for a longer stay. This is something that you would book for a longer stay, but I just want it to be somewhere nice. I think that's good for my mental health. This is the closet. It has a washer and dryer. I am going to wash and dry my clothes. I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna wash and dry my clothes because I specifically want to wear this outfit. I don't know. Should I? Look, I'm looking. I'm like, should I wear this outfit here? Maybe not. I have a different. I'm making like a true Libra. I have a different outfit that I could wear in this area. So I'm gonna stay in the hotel, and I want to wear a particular outfit because it's not giving street clothes. It's giving very casual, very vibey. Only thing is, my heels I left in the car, and I have valet, so I don't want to keep having to call them back and forth. But hopefully, they have like an electric charger. Gosh. Anyway, let's keep looking at these cabinets. Can y'all see? I can't. So here they have a refrigerator. I'm gonna go ahead and get me some water, and they have a freezer down here for ice and all that. I really don't be needing a bunch of ice when I drink stuff. Can y'all still see me? No, okay, let's see. And then y'all see they have a dishwasher, which is really good. Like I like being in places that are very convenient. They even got coffee beans to, let's put this up, to make coffee. Is this how you burn it up? Listen, don't take me nowhere because this is how I act. Do I grind the coffee beans in this? Is that what I do? I'm gonna drink me some water for now. Look, they got a coffee guide right here. Love that. Don't let me have to figure it out. You tell me what to do. Insert filter, rinse with hot water. Add 2 tablespoons. Submerge coffee. Oh yeah. And look, they got actual like creamer. They don't be giving you that powdered cream. Is that what that is right there? Oh, that's sugar. Yeah, they do actual creamer. Love that. So I'm gonna be making me some coffee for sure. Yo, we still touring the cabinets, like. Okay, glass is cute. I don't drink. But I don't know. I feel like I wanna. He's dirty. I feel like I wanna. Whoever got the cleanest one, neither. No. Oh no. If I had to choose, that would be this one. There was some cleaning supplies. I do remember there being some cleaning supplies down here. They have dish pods. I love how they put them in these cute little jars. They got that in here. Some hand soap, because I do need to wash my hands. I've just been touching everything. And dish soap. I'm going to go ahead and wash this little glass. I'm gonna see if they got like a little sponge or something. Dang, they got all the knives. They got all the knives. Okay. Anyway. Okay, and then they got pots and pans. Let me see what's in here. Oh, plates, of course. And then just in case, I'm gonna check these cabinets up here. Make sure I ain't missing, blocking my blessings or nothing like that. All right then. So we got a problem. What am I finna do? What am I about to do? Like what? I don't have any products with me because the plan was not to do my hair on this trip. Like, that wasn't the plan. None of this was the plan. Can we be for real? None of this was the plan. So, I feel like I've had so many failed attempts like this. I've just been able to go with the flow. Like, you know, it ain't worse than the other time. So, I'm just still looking in cabinets and stuff. So what I'm finna do, I'm finna get me a good shower in. And they do have a blow dryer. So I'm no comb. I'm gonna blow dry it down as much as I can. Oh shoot. And just see where I go with that. I might have a comb in my bag. I don't know. I just can't believe everything going this way right now. This place would have ate if they had some robes. I've definitely been in some nice hotels where they had some robes. So I went in my bag to see what I had in there. I had a brush. I had some body glaze. I think this is thick enough. And we finna see what we can do because I'm about to enjoy the rest of my stay. It's the music in the back for me. So I'm gonna take this, it's a little thick, so I think that'll be good enough to slick my hair down. I'm really just trying to slick it down so I can put it in a low ponytail, so I can put this, I think it's called a fedora. That's one thing, baby, I'm gonna figure it out. I never had to pivot this much. Like, I feel like I would have been crying by now. But hey, I'm guessing, like I said, I guess it's because I've had to pivot before. And also being a mom, you can't be doing all that whining and stuff. It does feel good to just be away from home. Oh my God, just relax. And I do wish my son was here though. But I just kind of like the environment that he's in, like people of color, supportive Black people. Like, dang, I wish I could have stayed in that space a little bit longer. Maybe as a guest rather than an actual vendor. Oh my gosh, it made me want to cut it so bad, but I'm not. I'm trying to grow it out. I really want to see it in its natural state. And then I'll cut it when I'm like 40 or something. Because our hair starts thinning out when we're like 40. And I just hate that for us. Hate that for us. All right, so boom, baby ponytail. Just enough for me to put my hat on. I'm gonna put my deodorant on, my deodorant body spray, brush my teeth, and then I'm gonna get dressed. Y'all, this cool. I like Leslie. But how am I supposed to find my dream man? If I'm looking like see who we pulled tonight. It's crazy. It's gonna moisturize my face a little bit. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry, but I'm gonna bring my laptop so I can go to my website and update a couple more things. But when I say I'm so hungry, it's ridiculous. I'm gonna show y'all my final look and then I'm heading out. So this is my look. I'm gonna put on Drake's Summer Mink. I do have this body glaze on, and with that summer mink, I think it's gonna really match it up. I don't know if I should unbutton this a little bit. I feel like it's too much. Like with the environment that I'm in, it's very like casual. But I am going to put my watch on. I think that's gonna look good. But baby, when I say I'm just faking it till I make it, because I'm not prepared. I'm actually gonna put on because why I can't think and make one decision. I forgot that I had brought Drake's Summer Mink, but I also brought Versace. I was like looking through some of my stuff, and I have this Versace Crystal Noir. Excuse me, because my camera's not captured. There we go. It smells so good. I'm gonna just do like a little spray, because I don't want to, like, you know, have too many smell like that, but you smell like everything, you know. But anyway, this is what I'm going for my final look. I'm trying to see if y'all can capture the whole look if I back up. Somebody get auntie.